they can say, oh, well, if you were more this, if you were more that, if you only spoke to us more civilly or whatever. And they're changing it no matter what. But the real thing is the very fact that we exist makes them feel besieged.
Exactly.
It's just that we exist at all.
Yeah.
That we are here having opinions feels like we are their enemy.
Exactly. It is an attack on them. It doesn't matter if you're nice to them. It doesn't matter if you follow the rules that we liberals, we progressives think you're supposed to follow. They don't give a shit about those rules. They've demonstrated that. We can be the most polite people in the world. That's not what matters. The fact that we are disagreeing is an insult to them. It is an attack on them in their minds.
Maybe it's true.
I think it's true. I believe it's true.
Wait, is that true? Do Trumpers hate other people just because they exist? Well, hey, let's explore a bit. Let's go over to theothermccain.com, which is one of my favorite Trumper websites. Let's see what their top story of the day is.
Recent news you might have missed. In steamy, rainy conditions Tuesday afternoon, June 19th, a cluster of rainbows made its way through Annapolis. The city's first official Pride celebration, a walk from City Hall to the Los Annapolis Hotel, started with a 7th grader. 12-year-old Claire Draper has been out as bisexual since she was in 5th grade at Cohen Middle School. This year, after telling friends, family and classmates she also identifies as gender fluid, Draper wanted to join in on a Pride celebration. Instead of taking a trip to DC Pride as she planned, Draper told her mom she just wanted to walk around downtown Annapolis waving her rainbow flag and handing out stickers, which she saved up to buy herself. I wanted to show no matter who you are, love is love. You can love someone no matter your sexuality or gender, she said. When Draper's mother posted on Facebook asking if anyone would join them, Mayor Gavin Buckley saw it and decided to join in. 2 weeks ago, Buckley declared June Annapolis' first Pride Month in solidarity with national celebrations. He hadn't planned an event until a parade set for 2019. We can't let our ruling principles be fear and greed. We need them to be love and pride, he said after the walk. About 50 people joined them in walking along Green Street, Main Street, Church Circle and West Street, donned head to toe in rainbow colors.
Well, okay, there's nothing too shocking about that. That's a pretty typical feel-good news story these days. Some girl in Maryland sparks a little pride celebration in her hometown. She's not hurting anybody. Surely nobody could hate her because of that, right? Could anyone hate this girl for just existing? For just existing and being different? Oh shit, 95 comments. That's more than usual. Let's see what the people at theothermccain.com think about this person who just happens to be different from them. Buckle up.
Duh. Bring back stoning. Her mom is probably a wacko, and Dad wisely ran off. Dear parents, get this girl help before it is too late. Humoring such damaging trash is utterly irresponsible. I would think they just don't want to be accused of abusing the child by the sickos running Maryland CPS. They need to pack her up and take her to a sane state. Weirdo. Here's a kid that won't see 30 years of age. What sadness and confusion lies ahead for it. Perverted left, raping kids since birth. This child is very ill and needs medical help as soon as possible. Science deniers one and all. The parents are incestuous and or narcissists grooming their little minion for easy virtue signaling. How much more until people accept this as child abuse and finally start hunting down these bastards? This is not a coincidence. To convince people to mutilate and sacrifice their own children in exchange for a pat on the head from the herd is an extreme expression of social power. To get away with it even more so. I hope her parents don't have any phobias with millstones. They will be wearing one around their necks someday. It should be re-educated and its parents should be castrated and jailed. Duh, why waste money and oxygen on such parents? Just hang them and be done with it. Social hygiene requires it. It's a goddamn freak show. The parents should be jailed for allowing this to happen in the first place. Nobody cares. She is white and from an upper middle class family. How else is she supposed to claim victim status? You never see poor people doing this. If daddy was a mechanic and mama a grocery clerk, odds are this young skull full of mush would have grown up normal, would have gone to church and married her high school sweetheart who has a promising career in HVAC repair. When I was 10, I didn't even know that homosexuality was possible. I barely knew how babies were made, and it never occurred to me that the man and a woman got together in that way before marriage. This is simply child abuse of the most perverse kind. It is pure grooming. The people who did this to this child deserve a millstone. As Deplorable Rican observed, this is child abuse. I go a short hike past that and say I think all the rest of us feel abused too. To see story after story where we're told we are oppressive just for breathing is appalling. This narcissistic me-first cult's demand that everyone else worship at their altar of divine I'm different irrationality is the epitome of intolerance. Never have I seen anything from the race hustlers or the gender Nazis that there was a sincere desire on their part to get along with the rest of society. Instead, they paint with the broadest brush possible everyone that is not like them as haters, immediately followed by an infinite litany of criticisms and demands that we change to suit their latest whim. The biggest fantasy of the narcissistic prophets of grievance is that the rest of society lives to do them any injustice. None of us has the time for that, much less the inclination. I submit to you that it is they who get up in the morning determined to no-platform 98% of humanity. That's true tyranny.
Helicopter idles in the distance. There's a solution to that problem, one proven to be very effective. One thing not to be denied is that General Pinochet saved Chile from communism, and he didn't mass execute people to do it. He just got rid of troublemakers. Wait a minute, how the hell did Augusto Pinochet get mixed up in all of this? Now I'm confused.
We should lower the voting age to 16 and have children determine policy. Does that include the ones who shoot up schools? Don't they deserve to be heard too?
My God. So that's enough of that. I think we have an answer to our question. Do Trumpers hate other people just because they exist and are different? I think it's safe to say that the answer is yes, they do.
Yes. Yes, you do.
And keep in mind, this is not unusual for this website. I think at one point, long ago, theothermccain.com, there actually were discussions there about politics and culture and other stuff. But now, 99% of it is stuff like this. They find someone online who is not a straight white male, usually someone who's a woman or queer in some way, and they just hate on them the whole time, viciously, over and over again. That's all the website is anymore. Pure hatred. Pure, raw, animalistic, savage hatred. Oh, wait, except for this guy. Check this guy out here, Jamie Wilson. He's a hero. I'm not going to read his comment. Needless to say, he just points out that there's nothing wrong with girls liking other girls. It's been like that all throughout history. So what the hell are you old cranks so frickin' mad about? Get over it. And then he kind of takes a little swipe at the fact that the brother of the site's founder, he's currently trying to crowdfund on GoFundMe or whatever because he's having some sort of medical issue that he can't pay for. That just goes to show you, even if you're an old, angry, white Christian dude who hates Obama, Obamacare might have actually been good for you. Old, angry Christians get sick too, and they need health care. This is true of everybody. I guess that's one bright spot in all of this. These old, aging rageaholics, they kinda quite literally are a dying breed. One day in the future, I might go looking for this sort of butthurt, and I won't be able to find it, because it will be gone. That's right, my friends. One day we will be living in a world where Donald Trump is dead, where Rush Limbaugh is dead, where Sean Hannity is In a nursing home. When that happens, I'll probably make a video about it. Till then, automated thought out. Wait, one more thing. What the fuck is up with all this talk about stoning people and making them wear millstones? It's the fucking 21st century, and these old assholes are sitting around dreaming about hurting their enemies with large rocks. Fucking cavemen. Jesus.